cool down will consist of 5 exercises, a yoga sequence. Each pose we will hold for a minute, so total cool down time is 5 minutes. Let's get to it. We'll start our stretch in down dog. So get your wrists in line with your shoulders, come into plank position, then shift the weight to send your hips back and lower your heels towards the floor. Extend out those arms, then begin to lift one heel at a time, altering legs to pedal out your feet. Try to get that heel as close as you can towards the floor. Feel a stretch in your calf muscles and down your hamstrings. Now for the runner stretch, lift your right leg up into the air and thread it through your hands to come into a lunge position. Settle into your hip flexors, then raise your right arm up into the air. Look up to face your fingertips for a slight rotation in your torso. Slowly lower that arm down towards the floor and switch legs, taking your left leg up into the air, sending it through your hands, lower down into your lunge. Then lift your left arm up into the air for a slight rotation in your torso. For the hamstring stretch, from tabletop, take one leg out in front of you and curl your toes underneath and begin to hinge at your hips to lower your chest towards the floor. Keep those hips level as you lower down further and switch sides. Curl your toes under, level off your hips, and begin to hinge at your hips to lower closer onto your leg. For the quad stretch, extend out both legs in front of you and then take one leg behind you with your heel as close to your side as you can get it. Then begin to lower down onto the opposite leg. If you can get your back to lower onto the floor, you could go ahead and do so. Slowly rise up to switch sides. Take the opposite leg behind you with your heel as close to your side and lean onto your opposite leg. Once you get comfortable, you could lean down further for your back to rest on the floor. Slowly rise up. For the figure 4 stretch, take your hands back behind you to lower your back towards the floor. Lift one leg up and place your ankle slightly above your opposite knee. Then begin to walk those hands closer towards you and lean into the stretch to feel it in your hip flexor. Then switch sides, lower your leg, take those hands back further behind you, and take your opposite ankle above your opposite knee. Then slowly walk those hands forward to lean into this hip flexor stretch. The closer you take your hands, the more you will feel the stretch in your hip. And walk those those hands back further behind you to unwind your legs. So that was the cool down. Simple but effective, just 5 minutes after every cardio session. You could do this. Your muscles are the most pliable after your cardio workout, so make sure to perform your cool down to help improve your performance.